All right, folks. This is All 264 again, coming to you again. Now, folks, what you're looking at here is there was a debate between me and It Must Be Written. He's a pastor, and as you can see, we was on the Straight Talk Society biblical debate series. All right, and if you can see, you can look at the proposition of the debate. It says, is holiness the only denomination according to the scripture? And that's the proposition. It's asking a question. Is holiness the only denomination according to the scripture? And I was saying, yes, according to the scripture, holiness is the only denomination, the only belief, the only religion that we supposed to follow. God went to Hebrews 12:14 and said, the Bible said, follow peace with all men and holiness without. No man shall see the Lord. So, yes, I was confirming and I was proving that holiness was the only denomination. You know, and when it says denomination, it's talking about belief or religion or sect, you know. But as you can see, you'll see, because I'm going to post a link down below for y'all to go watch the video. And you'll see that my opponent, he's looking at the word denomination. And he wants me to prove where denomination is in the Bible. And I already told him, I said, denomination is not written in the Bible, but the meaning of denomination is in the Bible. And the meaning of denomination is religion, set, or belief. And there's some other more meaning. And he went jumping on to denomination as, you know, like bills, like $5 bills, $20 bills. I wasn't talking about those kind of denominations, and he know it. And I said, you know, touching the scripture, denomination is just a word that we use, but it's not written in the Bible. You know, Bible is not even written in the Bible. You know, human is not even written in the Bible. Fallen angels is not even written in the Bible, but we use those words. But the definition of those words have some kind of things that are written in the Bible, which explains what we're trying to say. Now, I'm thinking that my opponent was going to come on and show me a different denomination or a different belief or a different religion besides holiness. I thought he was going to come in and show me another different type, because the proposition is holiness the only denomination according to the scripture? In other words, is holiness the only belief? Is holiness the only religion according to the scripture? And I say yes. You know, the Bible said, as my Father which is holy, so be ye holy. Holy don't have no beginning. Holiness was before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy. He printed in us to that the foundation of the world, that we should be holy. And if you go down there and look at the video, you'll see all the scriptures that I got, that I put down for holiness, you know. And I went to some scriptures, and I went to Psalms, you know, to talk about holiness. I went to Psalms 96, 8 and 9. Then I went to Jeremiah 32, 38, and it says, they shall be my people, and I shall be their God, and I shall give them one heart and one way, that they may, and their children after them, they may fear me forever, and their children after me. And then verse 39, you know, and a highway, you know, and a highway shall be there, and the way shall be called the way of holiness, you know. And then I gave him Luke 175, that he will grant unto us that we be delivered out of the hands of our enemies and serve him without fear and holiness, holiness and righteousness all the days of our life. You know, I gave him other scriptures like Isaiah 35 and 8. That's where it says, "And a highway shall be there, and the way shall be called the way of holiness." And, you know, again, Romans 6 and 19, 1 Thessalonians 4 and 12. I gave him all those scriptures. And those scriptures I was giving him to let us know that we must be holy, and holiness is the way, the only way that we're supposed to live, the only religion that we're supposed to have, the only belief that we're supposed to have in. But my opponent kept try to focus on the word denomination, and proposition is not is denomination written in the Bible. That's not the proposition. The proposition is holiness, the only denomination. So my man, he's constantly trying to debate and squeeze in denomination, but this debate was not about the word denomination. This was about, is holiness the only denomination, or is holiness the only belief? Is holiness the only religion, that we supposed to be under now? What is our belief? I asked him that. I said, well, what is your belief? He didn't want to answer. Because he knew that if he said his belief was holiness, because he claimed he was holiness. But if he had said his belief was holiness, and I would say, well, then you believe the same thing I believe. You just don't want to use the word. You didn't use the word denomination, because he figured that denomination is a man-made name. He said anytime it's not written in the Bible, it's man-made. All right. So just because it's man-made, that don't mean the meaning is not there. Like I said, human is not written in the Bible, but person is there in the Bible, or male and female, man and woman, that they are a person. Yeah. And fallen angels is not in the Bible. You won't find nowhere in the Bible it says fallen angels. But we know that the angels left their first estate and coincide with Satan, and God cast them down. All right, and there's other stuff that's like I said, Bible is not even in the Bible. But it's a book of scriptures. It's the scriptures. So just because you say a word and that word is not in the Bible, don't mean it's just man-made. Every word got a definition. But he didn't want me to go to the dictionary and look up the word denomination. He tried to condemn me for looking up the word in the dictionary, but he can't condemn it. He can't condemn you looking up a word in the dictionary. That's how you're going to find the definition. Look it up in, how do you find a word of the definition of words? By looking it up if you don't know what it means. So I'm going to let y'all go and click on the link down below, and you'll see for yourself that my friend here, his debate was totally off. He went to the same scriptures I went to, and he agreed with me. But he tried to stick this word denomination and try to ride out with this word denomination. And I already told him, I said, denomination is not actually written in the Bible. I said, but the meaning of denomination is in the Bible. And that meaning is religion and belief and set, So he tried to do craftiness, but, you judge for yourself, Did this man prove that holiness wasn't the only denomination or the only belief, the only religion that we must follow? Or did he find another one? No, he didn't find another. He agreed right with me. So, folks, you go to the video, click on the link below, and you'll see for yourself that this man did not prove nothing. And then you can go to the voting and go and vote. Put your vote in. If you think he did prove his point, then you vote for him. If you think I proved my point, then you vote for me. All right. To vote, you go and click on Trevor's avatar. Click that on, then you scroll down. You'll see where it says live, short, favorites. Just swipe to the left, and you'll come to community. Click on community. You'll see me and his voting status, and then you vote. You vote. See who gave a better presentation. You'll see us arguing at last end. We're getting all loud, but that's what we do. That's what we do to try to prove our point. But just go ahead and listen, and you'll see me asking them questions about holiness. I asked him what was his belief, but he didn't want to commit himself to tell me that his belief was holiness, because he said he was holiness. but he wouldn't say that his belief was holy. And I told him, if somebody was to ask me and say, what's your religion? I would say, holiness, true holiness. And they say, well, what's your belief? I would say, true holiness. But I asked him what was his belief. He didn't want to say nothing because he knew that if he said his belief was holiness, and I would say, well, do belief means a denomination? Is a belief a denomination? Is a religion a denomination? And according to the dictionary, but he'll say, well, we're not talking about the dictionary. Well, that's where I got the meaning, denomination. That's where I got that meaning from. So if you look up religion, it's a denomination. And look up belief, it's a denomination. So he didn't want to commit himself, but you be the judge. Like I said, listen down to the link, listen to the video, and then you judge for yourself. Did he give a better presentation? I don't think he did, because he never went and proved nothing. His job was to prove that holiness was not the only denomination or religion or set or belief. He didn't prove that. I thought he was going to come with another belief or religion or a set, but he didn't. He came with the same one I came with. So you judge for yourself. So like I said, click the link below and watch the video, and then after that, go and vote. You know, if you think he gave a better presentation, oh well. Yeah. But my question to you is, I mean, hey, what is your religion? What is your belief? Is it true holiness? The mine is. And I think everybody, God only recognized one denomination or one belief, one religion, one set, and that's holiness, folks. That's holiness. He put it in us that before the foundation of the world that we should be holy. We got to be holy as your Father which is in heaven is holy. So be ye holy. Holiness is the way. Yeah, holiness is of God, and that's the only thing God's going to recognize. Nothing else. He's not going to recognize all the other religions, all these other beliefs, and all these other denominations. But as my opponent, you're going to see he's hearkening on denomination. And why he hearkening on denomination? Because the whole proposition is not to prove that denomination is in the scripture. After I told you that it wasn't there. So you go look at the videos. Click on the link, look at the video yourself, and you be the judge. All right, this is All Truth 64 signing off. Peace.